everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm getting around to filming something that's been highly requested for such a long time, and that is my Disney pin collection video. Kind of holding it away because the window's there so it's going to shine. They're on this corkboard that I got from IKEA, I think, for £5. Yeah, I've got a fair few. I hate to think how much money I've spent over the years on these pins. That would be quite painful, I think. So loads of people have been asking me to film this. Now's as good a time as any to film it, so I may as well get into it. I have quite a lot of pins and a lot of them are kind of random. So the plan is I'm going to talk you through the pins and I'm going to put overlays of the pins on the screen. However, I don't want to take these pins off of the board because that is going to take such a long time. They don't come out easily because it's quite secure. Let's just see how this goes because I have absolutely no idea. So the first set of pins that I'm going to talk about and show you are my Tangled theme pins. So they're on the top left hand of my pin board. So the first pin at the top is this large heart-shaped pin which has Rapunzel in it, and it says create your own destiny and follow your heart. I got this from Disneyland Paris in 2017. I just remember thinking it was super cute and I loved it. This was before I really collected pins. I was just really into the pin. I thought it was really nice, and at the time I had like not very many pins. They were just in a box. That was the first Rapunzel / Tangled theme pin I ever got. Then to the right of that pin is a circular pin with the Sun of Corona inside, which I actually have tattooed on my shoulder. Lauren got me that pin for a birthday or a Christmas at some point, and it's a pin from a shop that I don't know the name of because it was a present, but I know it's not like an official Disney pin, but someone has made this and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So then to the right of that we've got Flynn and Punzi, or Eugene and Punzi. I always call him Flynn even though I should call him Eugene, but it's just a really bad habit, so I'm sorry if I keep switching between what I'm saying. Now back to back, I got this from Disneyland Paris. They had a collection of new Tangled pins and that was the only one I really liked. I find sometimes the detailing on the eyes are a bit weird on pins like this, but this one was really nice, so I got that one. There's another pin of them together with Punzi's hair kind of wrapped around Eugene and like a heart. That was part of a couple's mystery pack that Lauren and I bought off someone, I can't remember, and I actually managed to get 3 that I wanted. They're somewhere else on this board, I'll show you that later, but that one's really cute. Then to the left, Punzi sat on the floor with a lantern looking up at it, and Pascal's on her knee kind of looking up at her, whatever. She's got the flowers in her hair. It's just, I think that's a beautiful pin. I really like it, I really do. To the left of it there's another Flynn and Punzi pin which I think is from Walt Disney World. I can't remember. I think it was from Walt Disney World in 2018, but I thought I had to have it because it was just super cute. And then below that one, I bought this from California last year. I'd seen it before. There's a lot of princesses in the collection of this. I think it's gorgeous, but obviously Punzi is my favourite, so I had to get it. I just love the purple, like purple's such a nice colour. So those are my Tangled pins. I don't really have a lot of Tangled pins. I only buy pins if I like them, not just because they're in the collection that I want. So going across the top of the board is where you'll find my Goofy movie collection. I don't really have very many. The 4 that I'm showing you now, we've got Max Goof dressed as Powerline, one that just says a Goofy movie, a standout pin, and a Leaning Tower of Cheeser pin. They came in a set which I bought from Walt Disney World. It was like $25, and I'm not really keen on the Leaning Tower of Cheeser or the standout pins, to be honest, but I had to buy it because I love a Goofy movie. You never see anything of Max Goof or a Goofy movie, and so I had to buy that. And then below those pins we've got a Powerline pin, which I was so happy I could get. I got this from California last year. I didn't think I'd be able to find it because I thought it would have sold out or gone, but managed to find it. I think I got the last one and I never saw it again, so it was fate. I just love this pin, it's so cute, and I'm just so happy there's some more Goofy movie things because there just never is anything, and it makes me very, very sad. So moving along, right next to my Goofy movie collection is my mini Donald collection. I don't have too many Donald pins because a lot of the Donald pins I find are really horrible. He looks really angry all the time. I don't like that. So the first one, I've got Mickey and Donald kind of giving each other a hug, posing for a picture. It's just so cute. I remember I traded this pin and it's one of my favourite pins that I traded. Then we've got a little Magic Kingdom ticket with Donald on it. Lauren gave this to me as she had it on a lanyard that she had from when she was about, what, 11 or 12? She said, oh, do you want it because it's Donald? I said, yeah. So the one below that is quite a big pin. One of my problems with pins is some of the sizings are so different that you have pins next to each other and it's like, what the heck. I got this one from Disneyland Paris because I didn't have it and I thought, do you know what, I think it's quite cute. He does look a bit grumpy, but I love my fluffy duck butt. So the two at the top here, so one on the left I traded with a cast member in the Norway Pavilion in Epcot in 2017. I remember his name was Dylan, I think, and he was just really sweet. He was earning his ears. He had a nice chat to us and we traded this pin. I love it. It's like a, I don't even know what the style is, baby Donald. It's just so cute. And then the one to the right, I'm not really keen on this one. I think I will trade it when it comes to going back to the parks, but it's like a Mickey head but with Donald on it. I can't remember where I got it or why I have it, but it's there and I think I definitely will trade this in the future. So the pin below is Daisy and Donald looking lovingly at each other. I think that is from the same couples collection as the Punzi and Flynn one. However, I didn't get it in that pack. I bought it from someone. I think it was, her name is Jenny. I follow her on Instagram. I believe that's who I bought it from. I bought that a while ago, but she was selling it and I said, can I have it please? I love that pin. I need more Donald and Daisy pins because I love them so much. So then moving along, we have got 5 Oswald pins here and they are part of a collection which in 2018 I made it my mission to try get all of them just by trading with cast members. I only managed to get 4, but Lauren really kindly bought me the red Oswald in the middle where he looks really angry. I'm not actually sure if these pins are real pins because if you didn't know, pins are often faked. Sometimes it's really obvious, like the colouring's really bad and they're really poor. I'm not sure if these are real, but you know what? I think they're really cute, so I'll keep them for now. Maybe in the future I could trade them, but I just really like them. Then we're gonna go down the right hand side of my pins where I have got 4 pins from Disney hotels. So at the top we have Disney's All-Star Resort. We stayed in All-Star Music Resort in 2017, which was the first Disney hotel I ever stayed in, and Lauren as well. So we wanted to get a pin to commemorate that, and then we sort of decided that every Disney hotel we stayed in from then on we would get a pin to sort of remember that hotel. I thought that was a really cute idea. So below we've got the Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside. I adored that hotel. I thought it was absolutely stunning. It was just perfect. It was so, oh, it's just so lovely. I miss that place so much. The only thing I didn't like was the amount of lizards on our door. Lauren will remember Lizzie the lizard and all his friends. So underneath we've got 2 Disneyland Paris hotels. We've got the pin from Sequoia Lodge, which has Chip and Dale on it. It's super cute. We stayed there for one night. I really liked the area of Sequoia Lodge and the exterior. The room that we were in was very dated and I think it definitely needs an update, along with possibly all the Disneyland Paris hotels, but it is a cute hotel. And then underneath is Hotel Santa Fe, which is Mickey with his sombrero. I really like that hotel. I didn't think I would because it's like the cheapest Disney hotel in Paris. I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy it, but I thought it was really cute. I just loved the decor inside and yeah, I just really liked it. We had a really nice room in a really nice location, so I think that really helped. So moving back left along my pin board, we have a Little Mermaid / Moana collection. Now I've put these together on my board just because it's where I wanted them to go. So at the top we have a pin of Ariel just looking pretty. I got this in 2015. This was way before I collected pins. I just wanted it. Yeah, I thought it was adorable. Then next to it we have this gorgeous BFF pin of Ariel and Flounder chilling, smiling at the camera, whatever. So I bought a mystery box in 2018. It was in Walt Disney World in Animal Kingdom, I remember. There was a few that I wanted and Ariel was one of the ones I wanted. I traded the other one. Then underneath you've got Ariel and Eric. That is in the Love / Couples whatever mystery pack. And then above to the left, this is an Ariel pin which says Pisces, because if you didn't know, I'm a Pisces. I think Lauren got me this for a birthday or a Christmas present before. And then we've got 2 Moana pins. They're kind of the same. Like the one on the left here, the big one. This one I got from Paris after we met Moana for the first time on our February trip last year, because I love Moana and we had such an amazing time meeting her, and I was so excited to finally meet her because I hadn't met her before. Now I've met her like 4 times. I love her. I love Moana. And then the other Moana pin is absolutely gorgeous. It's in a new Disneyland Paris collection with a bunch of other princesses they brought out, and I just fell in love with this one. This is perfect. She looks amazing and yeah, I love Moana. So then moving along, we have a very small Marie from the Aristocats collection. I'm a very big Aristocats fan, despite the fact I don't like actual cats that much. Like, I do like cats, but I'm more of a dog person. It's a pink pin with a collar around it. I think this is a mystery pack collection, but I'm not sure, but I remember I traded it with a nice cast member. The one on the left, where she's sort of looking up lovingly, I got from Walt Disney World in 2015. I got it at the same time as my Ariel pin because I loved Marie. I still think she is adorable. I need more Aristocats pins in my life, but I don't ever see any, and I try not to go online and buy loads of like fantasy pins because I would have no money. The one below is just a really cute one of Marie with some flowers, which I got from Disneyland Paris. I fell in love with it and I kind of couldn't resist, so that made my collection slightly bigger. I wouldn't even say that's a collection, it's just 3 pins, isn't it? So then we are now going to move on to my sort of random pin collection. I'm going to like place this pinboard down now. I've got an array of pins here. We're going to start with the top where I have my Fantasmic pin. I got this in 2018 from Walt Disney World because I realised I love Fantasmic the show. It is absolutely amazing. Personally, I prefer the Disneyland version, but both are incredible, and I wanted to get some sort of pin for that. I couldn't actually find this. It took me ages to find this pin, but I managed to find it and I love it. So going down, we've got a Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain pin from Disneyland Paris because that is my favourite ride at Disneyland Paris. I love it, and yeah, I wanted this pin to commemorate it. And then we've got a 2018 Disneyland Paris pin. I got this because that's the year I became an annual pass holder at Disneyland Paris for the first time, and I wanted something to commemorate that. It's not a particularly nice pin, like it's alright. It has Donald on it, that's why I got it really. It's not my favourite pin, but it'll do. So then to the right of that, we've got this really gorgeous Phantom Manor portrait pin. I love Phantom Manor. It's actually my joint favourite ride with Hyperspace. Phantom Manor is the best. The new update as well is incredible, and I just love it so much. Following the theme of Phantom Manor, we've got a Haunted Mansion pin from Walt Disney World, Donald and Mickey on the ride, and the hitchhiking ghosts on the back of the Doom buggy. I just think it's super cute. I love this ride. Yeah, I just got it because I love Haunted Mansion / Phantom Manor / anything to do with that ride. So then underneath we've got a Disneyland 2019 pin with Mickey and the Sleeping Beauty Castle. I visited Disneyland Resort for the first time last year, and I wanted something to commemorate the year that I went for the first time because I knew obviously I'd be going back. I now realise I don't actually have a Walt Disney World pin specifically. Maybe I should get that next time I go, but I just think this is a really cute pin, and there was just a few others, but I don't really like them as much. So to the right of this is my Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout pin. If you've watched my vlogs, then you will know that this ride is my favourite ride ever. I could go on it all day, not get bored. I bloody love it. It's epic, and that's funny because I hate the Tower of Terror. So yeah, you can try to figure that one out because I have no idea. But I love it. It's kind of an ugly pin, but also I love it. If you ever go to DCA, please go on that ride. The next pin I've got is some Mickey hands in the shape of a heart with the rainbow colours inside. So this is like the Pride pin collection that they brought out, or the rainbow collection. It wasn't called Pride, but it was Pride, wasn't it? So I went to Disney's Magical Pride last June, which was it was incredible. The atmosphere was amazing, but I wanted to get something to commemorate that because yeah, and so I got the pin. I just think that's gorgeous. So then above that I've got 2 chip pins from Chip and Dale, obviously. Lauren has a Dale one, I think, of the Tsum Tsum pin. I think that's the pin she has the other one of. And then I've got this little one of Chip with an acorn, which is so cute. I think there's a Dale version somewhere. But basically Lauren and I are Chip and Dale. Yeah, I really want more pins of them, but you hardly ever see them. So here I've got my grape soda pin. I think I got this in 2015 or 2017, I can't remember. I got this quite a while ago just because it's the grape soda pin. I'm not sure how I feel about it now on my pin board. It's kind of chunky, but it's super cute. I think I do really need to move it, to be honest though, because I've got a little Pixar collection going on down here and it would look better there, but I'd have to do a rearrange of my pin board, and to be honest I can't be bothered. The last 2 random pins I've got is I've got a Pleakley pin from Lilo and Stitch. So basically Lauren wanted to buy a pin which had 2 pins on it, and one was Stitch, he's like shooting some guns I think, and the other one was Pleakley. And I said, oh, I'll have the Pleakley one because I always say Pleakley is my favourite character from Lilo and Stitch. Pleakley in a dress gives me life. And then the last pin I've got is this adorable Figment pin. I don't have a clue what sort of collection it's from. I traded it with a cast member because I thought it was really cute. You don't see much Figment, and yeah, I fancied that. So we're now going to move on to my Winnie the Pooh collection, and when I say Winnie the Pooh, it is mainly Piglet, but there is a few Pooh pins. So we've got the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh pin here, which has got Eeyore, Pooh, Piglet and Tigger, and I've got a couple of bees hanging down. This is from the shop after the Pooh ride in the Magic Kingdom. I used to watch the Many Adventures of Winnie Pooh on VHS like every day. So Pooh and Friends mean a lot to me, specifically Piglet, because Piglet is my favourite. I love him so much. So then to the left we've got this tiny little Piglet pin, which is super cute. I traded this with the cast member in Disneyland Paris, which I think is the only pin I've ever traded with someone from Disneyland Paris. Pin trading is not as big a thing in Paris as it is in Walt Disney World. I think Walt Disney World is the biggest place for pin trading. So to the left there's a pin from the Best Friends pack, which you mystery pack where you get 5 pins, and I got a Pooh and Piglet pin. It is so cute. I love them. Me and Lauren are Pooh and Piglet. And then underneath we've got this silhouette pin from a collection that cast members had, and you can trade. I traded this with a cast member, can't remember where, but hey. So the next 2 pins I'm going to show you are these Halloween themed pins from Disneyland Paris. Basically these came out, God, it must have been 2018 Halloween, because I wasn't going, so I asked on Twitter if anyone was going and could pick them up for me, and Hoodsy really kindly picked them up. So one is Piglet pin, he's in a pumpkin and it's so cute, he looks so happy and he's got candy and it's so sweet, my heart melts. And the other one is Pooh and Piglet, they're dressed up, so Pooh's a little pumpkin and Piglet's a little honeybee. They've got a little honey pot that says Boo on it. Oh, it's so sweet. And yeah, I just love them. So then I've got the Simpson pin of Piglet, which I traded. I'm not sure if this is a real pin. It could not be real, but I traded it with a cast member on Mickey's Not So Scary night, or on the day of Mickey's Not So Scary, I should say. And I put it on my t-shirt because I was dressed as Piglet, and it just made it look really cute. And then the final two pins, so the one on the left here, it's not a Disney Parks official pin, but it is a Disney official pin. And then the one on the right is possibly my favourite one. Pooh and Piglet having a little cuddle. I got it from Disneyland Paris and I just love them. My heart melts for them so much. So the first two on the left, I've got two Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween pins. One is from 2018 and one is from 2017, because that's the two times I've attended Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I think my favourite pin is the Mickey pin as a vampire. That's such a cute pin. The one to the right, there is a Hades pin here, which I forgot is a Mickey's Not So Scary. So this is from 2017, but this was a annual pass holder pin. And obviously I'm not a Walt Disney World annual pass holder, but my friend Karen, who is, very, very kindly picked it up for me. And then there was a whole issue with Royal Mail. I remember the pin basically got ripped out and lost, or stolen possibly, and so she really kindly replaced it for me, which I'm so grateful for because I love this pin so much. So Karen, if you're watching, thank you so much. You should be able to see now this pin actually opens and you've got Pain and Panic and Baby Hercules, and I just love it. I love Hercules. Hercules is one of my favourite films ever. So above this we've got a Food and Wine pin from 2018 because we went to the first day of Food and Wine and I wanted a pin to commemorate it. Sorry, I got cut off there, my dog started barking and so I stopped because so I forgot where I was. I was talking about my Food and Wine pin. So the main reason I got this pin is because it has Donald on it, it also has Chip and Dale, and it moves, which is kind of pointless, but it's cute. So a lot of these pins are sort of event pins or themed pins. So we've got a up themed pin here at the bottom, which was from 4th of July 2015, because Lauren and I were there for 4th of July. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to hold it here. Yeah, so it's Carl and Ellie with their balloons. It's really cute, it's limited edition. I'm not sure how many it's limited to, but it is limited edition, So then above that I've got a El Capitan Theatre Ghirardelli pin, because we went to the Ghirardelli shop on Hollywood Boulevard. Is it Hollywood? Is that what it's called? But where the Walk of Fame is in Hollywood. We went there and I bought chocolate and this pin. Then to the right is this Halloween 2019 pin, which was from the Disney store. Lauren really kindly bought this for me because she's the best. It's Mickey and Minnie dressed as mummies, looking all adorable with their pumpkins. So then below this is a happy birthday pin, which is Mickey with a cake. My friend Sid got this for me for my birthday 2018, I want to say, maybe. I can't remember, but it was a year and it's just super cute, so I've got that there. So the next lot of pins are sort of my Pixar pins. I'm very aware that a couple of the pins I mentioned before could go there, but that's a whole other issue and we're not going to get into it. Got a Toy Story Land pin here, which I think is super cute. I'm not the biggest Toy Story fan, but I love this pin. I specifically liked that it had Wheezy on it. Wheezy is a very underrated character. I always think Toy Story Land is really cool and I loved it, so I wanted to get that. And then above this pin I've got my Pixar Pier pin with the Luxo ball that's kind of 3D. Pixar Pier is one of my favourite places in any Disney park. It is incredible, the theming is amazing, the food, the rides are just crazy good. And I love Pixar Pier so much. And then here we've got my tiny little Inside Out collection, because Inside Out is my favourite Pixar film. So we've got two Sadness pins. So the Sadness pin on the left is from a pack I think you could buy in the parks, but I traded it with a cast member, so I was really happy about that. And then the other one came with Joy, so they were like a little set. I wish there were more Inside Out pins, to be honest, because there's just none. And then above that we've got Bing Bong and Joy in the rocket ship, and they look so happy, even though that makes me sad. It's from the scene that I can't watch because it makes my heart hurt. So to the right I've got an Ian Lightfoot pin, who is from Onward, if you haven't seen Onward, the newest Pixar film. A lot of people sadly haven't been able to see it because of various reasons, but it is so good. I loved Onward. I loved Ian specifically as a character. Lauren got me this pin for my birthday this year. So I've got one Coco pin, which is really sad because I love Coco. There needs to be more Coco pins. My friend Cara sold this to me because she didn't want it anymore, and that made me happy because I couldn't find this pin in Disneyland Paris, despite the fact that I looked everywhere. It's just Miguel and Hector, and they're looking at each other and it's all cute and adorable. It says seize the moment, and I love Coco so much. My last Pixar pin is this Incredibles pin. It says Team Incredibles. Ow, I just hit my elbow. It's got all the Incredibles family on it, obviously. Got this from Disneyland Paris. I just thought it was pretty cool. I like the Incredibles and I wanted a pin of them. Because again, you don't see too many. My back is killing me from looking down, so I'm kind of looking this way now. So we're going to move on to my tiny Star Wars collection. So the first one is my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pin, which I got from Disneyland. So it says cleared for landing 31st of May 2019, which is when it opened in Disneyland. I got to visit in August, thought it was fantastic. Went on Smuggler's Run, which is obviously the Millennium Falcon ride. And then went back in February and went on Rise of the Resistance, which was, wow. And a whole other thing, just a whole other thing, incredible. Then we've got my Leia and Han pin, where she says I love you and he says I know. I've got them like kind of technically maybe the wrong way, because I guess speech you read it from the top to the bottom, but I just like the way it looked. Anyway, and then I've got this cute little BB-8 pin, which I love. I got it for my birthday from my mum, and it's just, yeah, little BB-8. I love BB-8 so much. He's so, so cute. I feel like I'm really close to the camera and you can see every bad thing about my face. So I've got two Marvel pins. I don't have very many. The first one is a Spider-Man Homecoming pin, which I got from 2017. I remember I bought it in the All Star Music shop because I saw it and I was like, I'm buying it straight away. It was on my list of pins I wanted, so I got it because I love Spider-Man, if you didn't know. And then the other one is an Avengers Infinity War pin, which has a bunch of different characters on it. This is from 2018. I asked on Twitter again if anyone could get it for me, and my friend Jason picked it up from Walt Disney World, which was really kind, and sent that over, so I'm really grateful for that. I'm so grateful that I have people that have picked up all these pins for me, because I can't be there every time a pin's released, so it's really nice to have people who are willing to do that. So I feel like this video is super long and I'm really sorry, but the next collection is my mini Aladdin collection. So I think the one of Aladdin dressed as Prince Ali and Jasmine I got from Disneyland Paris quite recently, as well as the pin of the genie coming out of the lamp. That was from Disneyland Paris, I believe. I'm very sorry if this is wrong, but hey. If you didn't know, Genie is one of my favourite characters ever. That's my chair. That was my chair. Robin Williams is a legend and I love him. And then we've got the Genie and Aladdin, which came from the Best Friends pack, which I absolutely love. Another one that came from a mystery pack was the Jasmine and Aladdin pin in the couples pack, which I got with Errol and Eric and Punzi and Flim. And then the last one is Aladdin with Abu, and I got that in California because I saw it and I just thought it was absolutely adorable. And I decided I needed more Aladdin pins, and I was like, why am I deciding I need another collection? Because I have too many already and you're causing yourself problems, Becca, but whatever. So last but not least, the collection I'm going to show you is my mini Hercules collection. There's not very many, and that's because it saddens me that there aren't as many Hercules pins as I would like, because, oh, I'm out of focus. It is one of my favourite films, but most of them are Hades themed. So Herc's flexing his muscle, he's giving you a little smirk. This is from a pack, because there's one below also, if I show you now, which is Hades looking very menacing. They're from a pack, I think it's a villain and hero pack, and I got the Herc one from, I think I traded it. Did I trade it or did I get it from a bag? I can't remember. But I remember the Hades one, there was a lady, I can't remember what shop we were in. Were we in Memento Mori? We were in a shop in Walt Disney World, and this woman had this huge pin bag, and like I sort of went over and looked, and she was like, oh, you know, feel free to flip through, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And I found this Hades one, and I said, oh, are you taking trades? She said, yeah, and I showed her a pin that I had. I said, is this pin okay? Like, because a lot of people can be quite fussy and they only want like really good pins in exchange for certain things. She said, no, that's fine, you can have it. And I was like, thank you so much. So I got the Hades pin to go with it, and I love it because I love Hades. He is the best villain, just saying. So then the pin below that is Hades with Pain and Panic. I got this in California in February. I found it and I was really happy because I really wanted this pin. I kind of forgot it existed until Lauren pointed it out for me, and I was like, yes, I need it. And then we've got this Hades in a tie pin. I'm guessing this is like another collection, but I traded this with someone, can't remember who, but I was like, yeah, I want that pin. Then this next one is, what does it say? Malevolent. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but hey. It's from a collection and they were released monthly, I believe. I think it's limited edition. I bought it from Epcot. There's a pin stand in Epcot, or there was, that was really good. It had all the pins and it had the limited edition and it had this, and I was like, I need it. And I think it was a villains collection. I can't remember the point of it, but I just thought it was cool. And then my last pin that I'm going to show you is this absolutely gorgeous Hercules pin. I can't remember what the name of this collection is, but I know there are various different ones. So you've got Hercules and Meg having a little kiss with his parents looking at them, which, calm down. And if you flip it, you've got baby Herc and Phil, and I love it. It's so cute. I always have it on the Meg and Herc side though, because I think that one's slightly prettier, but I like the fact that it flips. It makes it really cool. I love pins that like open and have little hidden bits. It makes them so cool. So that is everything. I have shown you all the pins on this board. I will definitely be getting more pins in the future, I'm sure, and this will be very, very full. I love pin trading so much. It's such a nice way to speak to cast members and start conversations if you're into stuff like that. And I just think pins are really nice to display like different memories or different characters that you love. Although yes, they can be very expensive. Looking at this board makes me happy, so that's all that matters. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about any of the pins or anything that I've said in this video, because I have no idea what I've been saying, please leave it in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe. I tend to upload a lot of Disney themed videos. When everything is back to normal, I will be visiting parks again. I am trying to upload every week for your entertainment. You're welcome. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video, and I will see you next week for another one.